Welcome to the warm-up. Welcome to the warm-up. Novak Djokovic refused to be here because I once worked with Tony Jones, but don't worry, we have one of the all-time great Socceroo's legend, A-League legend, Brisbane Roar legend, MacArthur and Central Coast Mariners player.
Missed a few there.
Yeah, there we go. Tommy Oar is here. What can't he do? He's on Toto A-Leagues. He does the previews for us, and he's stepped into the role. He's filled the tiny, tiny shoes that are Daniel Georgievski's shoes. You've come in for Eric Pardalou, and we brought you because you have such great chemistry with superstar guests. Let's have a look at this.
Let's talk about Zlatan goals. Any favorites? The overhead kick, perhaps?
Yeah, well, I guess there's a lot of Zlatan goals, but that one definitely stands out.
Okay, Zlatan's done. Great interview.
There you go. Amazing.
I don't even know where to start. I knew that would come back to bite me, and here we are. For context,
Yes.
those sentences I was just reading off an A4 paper. I didn't actually know what the end product was going to look like.
No.
And I remember as soon as I saw it on YouTube, I'm like, oh no.
We had some feedback. We love your comments. Get your comments in. We love them. They're what makes this show. Toby Chapman says, scary how much Eric sounds like Andy Harper. Not the only one to say that. Ross Stefan says, can we get Stoll a milk crate for the next time Eric is on? Jess wants Eric to drop his workout routine. Yeah, I mean, the show is called The Warm-Up.
He is retired too.
Yeah,
he's making us all look bad.
I know, yeah. I love an ex-player who just balloons. At Loser Nick's mate, why did Nick look like he was either scared or falling in love with Eric? AKA Prince Charming whenever he looked at him.
You're only human.
Yeah, and also I do get scared when I fall in love with people. So I think that's, Charmander the Andy says, on holidays with my wife, and I asked her to wait 10 more minutes so I can finish watching the warm-up. She is not best pleased. I mean, it's not the most romantic of shows, let's be honest. Tommy, we want to get into the games, but before that, we're going to have a look at the table.
Oh, classic.
Do you remember this?
Of course, I'm actually really good mates. Lived overseas with Michael.
He was your ex-housemate, right?
He was. And we send him a yearly reminder. There's a great still photo of his head hitting that table. And every year, he gets sent the photo.
What's he doing now?
He lives in Brisbane, got 3 kids, family life.
But refuses to put a table in his house out of PTSD.
He eats on the floor now.
Exactly, very Japanese stuff, very good. Victory versus Sydney. The Big Blue, Friday night, doesn't get any bigger than this. We love this game because of the atmosphere, the quality, the touches, and the one-touch play, boom, boom, tiki-taka, bang. There you go. And then, for his sins, gets Daniel
Of course, Georgievski's involved.
If Victory Sydney is the Big Blue, well, Wellington v Mariners on Saturday is the Big Yellow. Your first ever goal was against Wellington. Free kick. Look, what a first goal, by the way.
Yeah.
It's Tommy Oar to take.
Was that the only free kick you scored in the A-League?
I think so. I wasn't really a free kick taker. I don't know how that came about. I remember because Frank Farina was the coach. I used to play with
That's probably how.
I used to play with his son though.
Oh.
Like in the youth, and I took the free kicks, and I think I scored one at a game he was watching once.
And he just loved it.
And then I remember because he's like,
top
Tommy, you
free
take
kick.
it. And then I thought, oh, that's weird, but sure.
But genuinely, because you definitely burst on the scene. Like you look like a fetus in that shot.
I did a lot of my first things against Wellington.
Yeah.
First appearance, first goal, first red card.
Bad touch, bang, just smashed him. So fair enough, yellow card. And then...
I actually can't remember this. I remember that one.
Well, let's see. Did you get the ball? Bang.
Oh, yeah. And do you know what the awkward part is?
Smashed
The context of this is I was subbed on at 70 and I was off by like 78 minutes. That was I was only on the field for 8 minutes. Obviously, I was suspended the next week.
Yeah.
Driving to the game, pulled in at the service station to fill up my car. Who was at the thing next to me? The referee that sent me off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on the way to the game.
What'd you say?
No, it was pretty funny because he used to ref me a lot as a kid too. So I was just like, bro, what the...
Of course, you also scored against the Mariners. One of your last goals was an absolute banger. This one, boom. I didn't mind celebrating against your old team.
Well,
So that goal is like one of the goals of the year. Except in that exact same game, you get overshadowed by Craig Noon, who scores one of the all-time great A-League goals, and it's off your assist.
I was about to say, I think it was pretty much a tap-in. It was put on a platter.
Let's have a look. Here we go. I mean, this ball's quality. Did you think he's shooting here?
Yeah, honestly, don't know. And I thought when I did that diag, I mean, the ball's in the air for like a minute. I'm like, oh, this guy's just going to header it away. But somehow it got through. But what a goal.
What about if you play bad, but you score an epic goal?
People only remember the goal.
That's it.
That's it.
Who cares?
That's it.
There you go.
Yep.
If you're having a bad game, just start shooting from 40 metres. That one's for you, Daniel Arzani. So we had the Big Blue, the Big Yellow, Newcastle Jets versus Perth Glory Saturday afternoon, the Big Silver Spoons, the young players. Your last ever goal was in Newcastle.
Yep.
For MacArthur. Guess what? It's another banger. Your highlights reel is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Whooshka.
Oof.
That's a quality strike.
It's what happened in between these moments.
Yeah.
That was the letdown.
Nah, you know what? Someone go online, put together all of Tommy's Oar's goals and go, the streets won't forget. Streets won't forget Tommy Oar was the best player we ever produced. So you were selected for the Socceroos quite a few times.
Yep.
How does this selection work in terms of being notified?
The team manager will call you.
Team manager, so not coach.
Team manager called me a few times and would have like a message from the coach.
Like an audio message?
No, like saying, coach wants
Hi,
you.
I'm Tony Popovich. A few weeks ago, Tony Popovich was around A-League grounds. So here he is here, right?
Yep.
So it reminds me of Gladiator. He's like the emperor up in the high thing. Exactly that. This is what I think should happen. Look at it. This is what should happen at game. Every time Tony Popovich goes to a game, right?
Yeah.
So basically, he's there to watch Jed Drew, right?
Yeah.
So the crowd just sounds, Drew, 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 Drew. And then Tony Popovich comes out and goes, hey!
That would be dramatic.
How fun would that be? What are you gonna do? MacArthur versus Melbourne City. We had the big blue, the big yellow, the big silver spoons. This is the big bells, Saturday night.
What's Melbourne City's bells?
Melbourne City's bells, no, I don't know. But the bells.
Yeah,
What am I
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
The bull bells.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you call those?
Cowbells.
Cowbells. The bull bells.
Yeah.
You obviously played at MacArthur. You were MacArthur's first ever signing. MacArthur legend. Build him a statue, all right? What I loved is they did some really good interviews with you.
I'm Tommy Oar, and this is 60 Seconds. PlayStation, for sure. I like the beach. I grew up on the Gold Coast, so I've always been a big fan of the beach. So yeah, any opportunity after training I can get to go down and have for a swim, yes, I'll jump at that. But yeah, otherwise nothing really. Shawshank Redemption. Ooh, it's a tough one, to be honest. Leonardo DiCaprio. To be honest, I have no idea.
I don't remember this.
Western Sydney Wanderers versus Auckland. That is the big black.
Yep.
Both wear black. Sunday afternoon, Auckland Wanderers, two expansion sides. They're very entrepreneurial, especially Auckland at the moment. So a bit of entrepreneurial spirit in the Ninja A-League this week. And Brisbane Roar goalkeeper, speaking of time wasting, I think it was actually the Adelaide United goalkeeper.
Oh.
So goal scored, banging goal by the way.
Yeah, great finish.
But you know, I think Brisbane Roar, they really wanted to get the ball.
Yep.
They really wanted to really kick off again. But the Adelaide United goalkeeper wasn't having it. Just decided to run away. Look at that.
You don't see that very often.
I mean,
They might be
goalkeepers.
like protect it, but
Look at the face. The staff's laughing at her. This is unbelievable.
the only thing that would have been funnier is if you just punted it to the crowd.
So, goalkeepers this weekend, just make sure you get that in there. That is sensational. I've never seen a goalkeeper smile so much
That's
after
great.
conceding.
That is great.
I want to know, is this a foul throw or not? Thanks. So, here's why I say it's not. If it's funny, you're
Yeah.
allowed to do it. My belief with all this stuff is when you're at school, if you make the teacher laugh, you can't get in trouble. When you're talking to your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, if she laughs, you're off the hook. So if you do something funny like that, you make the ref laugh, you're off the hook. To finish, we're going to play a game. This game is called Tommy Oar. Hi. Welcome to Tommy Oar. I'll read out some facts, and is it either you or is it someone else?
Gotcha.
Play along at home, play along in the comments, maybe write your own questions. Question 1. I wore the highest ever shirt number in an international match. Was it Tommy or someone else?
Me.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
What number was it?
1-2-1.
Question number 2. I scored 91 goals and had 22 assists in 2012. Was it Tommy Oar or someone else?
I did on FIFA, if that counts.
No, it was, of course, Lionel Messi. Finally, question number 3. I won the 1995 Ballon d'Or and went on to become the president of Liberia in 2018 and was later accused of widespread corruption.
I can't remember doing that.
Could happen.
Huge if true.
Huge if true. But I'm glad you're with us now and no longer the president of Liberia. No, it was, of course, George Ware. So look, that's our show. Did you enjoy your time on it?
It's a good time.
It's good. Thank you very much, guys. Make sure you get in your comments. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get out and enjoy your football. Make sure you don't become the president of Liberia and get into a bunch of corruption scandals. But yes, thank you very much and enjoy your football.